Hi, I'm Karen Ray. I'm the founder of Fave Lifestyles, a curated membership community dedicated to empowering high growth minded female founders and entrepreneurs. My journey started when I was walking through major life transitions, about five of them, all in a 2-year period. And I was had started a passion project called Fave Lifestyles and creating a web show for women. And I realized women love to gather. And I noticed that most of the women that were coming and connecting were the women entrepreneurs. So I created what is now our Fave Biz Society and our Girlfriends Network on our digital app. And we are fostering personal growth and business growth and journeying together. And one of the things that has become my claim to fame is creating spaces for women to connect. And so we have reimagined how that looks. We've been through a pandemic, we've been through different things, different transitions, and women 45 plus. There's a lot of things to walk through, if you will. So how does that look for today's woman entrepreneur? Well, let's chat a little bit about that. Let's start at the top here. So let's create spaces that are vibrant and fresh, and a place we call it "Come for the Community and Stay for the Abundance," because we really are coming to create a community, and that's why there is so much abundance. And women here are experiencing sales in their first week. They're seeing connections. They're getting a lot of their clients, but it's not because they're coming here for your traditional networking where you're coming here to sell. We are coming here, we're flipping everything upside down, shaking it around, and women are coming to be the resources for other women. They're coming to journey with them. And depending on the types of memberships that they have, we have a couple different ones that we'll talk about later. They're really coming for that connection and to journey and to tap into the wisdom and experience of other women. So let's talk a little bit about that. We have 5 different points that we're just going to go over. And one of them is reimagining how you're connecting on digital platforms. And there, of course, we all know there's all of our social media. There's the Facebook, Instagram, Alignable, all your different groups or your social media platforms. And what I would suggest for women is to pick a platform where your clients are, where So if you're first starting out, if you're kind of in that foundation stage, pick one space. As you grow into that growth space or expanding your business, you can expand to the other areas too. But when you try to do too much at once, it gets so overwhelming, and it's a lot to do. So pick that one space that is your favorite space, and as you grow your social media that way too. And then you can tap into other ways to get your information out there with different tools and things like that. One of the things that I have shown over the 5+ years that I have been running Fave Lifestyles is consistency and showing up, because women need to know, it's that know, like, and trust factor. And so I even have women now who come up and go, I see you, I know you. I have never met them, but they know me because I have been showing up on social media for so many years. So be consistent. So whether you're consistent on a daily basis or a weekly basis or whatever that looks like for you, be consistent. Maybe it's just every Monday that you show up and start there. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Just go and start exploring where your best spaces to show up are. The other thing too is explore online communities and social media groups tailored for women entrepreneurs. So go check out those groups that are on Alignable or Facebook, where you have other women that are aligned with your values, that you'll see posts or educational pieces that are similar to what you're interested in. And so we have here at Fave, we have women who are really passionate about their mission and making an impact in the world and making a difference. And so we have that shared passion here at Fave Lifestyles. That's what we're about. You'll notice that in a lot of the women here are very much visionaries and want to invest in themselves and grow their businesses. And that's who we are. That is kind of our values here at Fave Lifestyles. And so each group has something different to offer. And so you can be parts of different groups. I wouldn't I don't recommend spreading yourself too thin, but you can go and explore different groups others that are like-minded to you. And so also connect with like-minded women who share your experiences and seek collaboration opportunities. And as you grow your business, as you become part of different groups, you'll see those women who really are who are very much in line with what you are doing. And we see that a lot here at Fave Lifestyles, where women kind of branch off. They're still part of our community, but they start collaborating because they are partners that are aligned with each other, and they also complement each other's businesses. You'll see one of our great examples here is Wonderful Morrison, and whose platform we're currently on, and collaborating with the other members who fill the gaps in learning and growing her clients too. So collaborating different things that complement her business. And you'll see that in other women here too, where they are teaming together, maybe at a conference or different things like that. So there's lots of opportunities out there, and you can explore what that might look like for you. Virtual mastermind groups. So Fave is an example of a type of mastermind group. We are very loosely I don't call us a mastermind, but we do follow a certain format. For like here, we follow a format of, what's your one main focus? What can we celebrate with you? And what kind of resources can we connect you with to grow your business? There are traditional masterminds with a very strict format with so many people that it's more accountability and consistency in helping you really dive deeper into those problems that you have. And so what are those groups for you? And as you grow your business, you might need something different along the way. I talk a lot about how you are in that foundation stage, that growth stage, or that expand stage, and what do you need for each of those stages. Sometimes it's something a little bit different. So also regularly meet online to discuss, if you are in a group, regularly meet online to discuss challenges, set goals, and provide mutual support. So whatever type of group that you're in, those are some really key pieces that really I have experienced, and I've seen other women experience the growth, the excitement, the vibrancy that it sparks into their business. And so there are so many things that you can gain from being connected with other women entrepreneurs. And, foster a sense of camaraderie and accountability in your entrepreneurial journey. That camaraderie goes a long ways. To have those biz girlfriends that are just there celebrating you, and whether they're the big or small wins to help you maybe walk through personal or business challenges, it is amazing. You just know that you don't have to do it alone. And that's what we're all about here at Fave, is knowing that we can journey together and create something really phenomenal. Another great way to reimagine how you can connect is workshops and events. And I want to really have a key piece here too, is that I have found from my experience and seeing all sorts of different events, because on our Fave app, we have all kinds of events. And one of the things that I really have to commend the Fave women who provide events is a lot of times they are interactive, and that's when you are really kind of going through the war with the other people and seeing what there is whether it's a business building workshop or maybe it's a mindset or forgiveness or whatever that is. So you're being a little bit vulnerable and talking about what it is you are doing. And that's really how you meet some of these ladies who you might connect with outside of that workshop or event. I've met many women who have been in different workshops, and it's really a great way to connect. And you also learn something about them, and you've maybe learned what their values or what they're aligned with. And so it's more than just a hearing, going to a networking group where you're just getting what their elevator speech is. You're learning a little bit more. You're going a little bit deeper with those meaningful conversations in those workshops. So learn from successful women in business and gain valuable insights. Participate actively, ask questions while you're in these workshops. Take advantage of those women who are teaching. They have valuable experiences, wisdom, and insight, and not just into their expertise, but what it takes to build a business as a woman entrepreneur. So the fourth point is mentorship and coaching. Invest in yourself. That is one of my key values as I walked through major life transitions. Was one, to show how was I going to show up, surround myself with amazing women entrepreneurs and people who could help me take those next best steps, and then finding the power in education, investing in yourself and your skills that you need to make your business happen, to take that next step in life and in life. And so find those mentors who are experienced, who can take you to that next step. And one of the things that I really want to stress here is kind of take a look at your business and where are you now? Are you in that foundation stage? Are you in that growth phase? Or are you in that expand phase? And find the right mentors for the right time. Don't take something that is way ahead of you in that expand phase. Like if you are supposed to have a really huge business and yet you're still in foundation stage, take the workshops and things that are aligned with where you are at today. And we will talk a little bit about that a little later as we have some resources for you to figure that out as well. So learn from the experiences and the guidance and build meaningful relationships, not just with the people that you're taking the workshop with, but from that expert too. They are there for you. Women are really wanting to help other women succeed. Ask questions, tap into her experience, that the leader who is leading that workshop or masterclass or whatever that is. They can offer advice. They may share contacts. If they don't know the answer to something, they might be able to refer you to somebody else who can answer that for you. And then our last point is collaborative initiatives. And we talked a little bit about this, but collaborate on projects with other women-owned businesses. One of the reasons you can do this and that it is really helpful for to sparking growth in your business is a lot of times when you collaborate, then you're all tapping into each other's spheres of influence. And all of a sudden, your audience can become bigger. And you're sharing resources. Maybe you're putting a workshop that you're doing with somebody else into both newsletters, or tapping into both groups that you have created. And so all of a sudden your sphere of influence expands and grows bigger. And explore joint ventures. Maybe there's partnerships, marketing opportunities to grow together. You can pool resources. So if you're all creating a summit or a mastermind or whatever it is, some kind of workshop, you can tap into each other's excellence and what somebody else is good at. So maybe somebody that you're teaming up with is really great at writing copy or designing graphics, and that's not your thing. So you can tap into those resources together. So we're just really, I think women right now are just really thinking about how we can do things just a little bit different and really coming and being the resource for other women versus coming to sell to them, and really lifting up those women with generosity and with abundance. And so the next thing I wanted to chat on is connecting with abundance and growing together. What does that look like when you're showing up, whether it be in social media or collaborating or popping into these different workshops and things? Authenticity. Women, I am finding, I know I am wanting authenticity. Well, I want the real you. I want that spark that makes you who you are and to share your brilliance. And so that's a lot of times through meaningful conversations, diving just a little bit deeper than we used to, rather than just talking about the business and what it provides. What can it really do for me? What can it solve? How can it take me from where I'm at to where I want to go? Those are the things that I'm looking for, and to really tap into your expertise and your brilliance around what you do. And it builds connections that way. Again, engage in meaningful conversations to discover the people who are aligned with you. And for instance, here at Fave, we could share, we have a shared passion to make that difference, like I talked about. And so in our weekly biz chats, we talk about what our passions are. What is that why? Why are we, just what is motivating us this week, and where do we want to go? So tapping into the collective of other women. So there are women, especially like here at Fave and in other groups as well, where there are people who have gone before you. Tap into their wisdom, tap into their experience, and ask them questions. Again, women are very generous with their knowledge. And a lot of times, if it is something that is a paid, their paid service, they'll let you know. And a lot of times they'll just answer a quick question and say, yes, this is what I know about that. And I do have a service for that. And that's okay, because we're all here to make money. And so just in the wisdom, women who have done things and built a business, maybe they know what is the best email service, or what's the best way to do something, or tap into their wisdom, or ask their advice. Who here can give me some, which logo do you like best? Those kinds of things. We don't have to do it alone and on our own. Are we capable? Yes, we are. But it is so much more fun. It is so much light and breezier when we can tap into those resources and the experience of other women. And last of all, let your unique brilliance shine. You have something that nobody else has. You have you. And that is why people come and work with you, because a lot of times there's a lot of people who do what you do, but you are that unique difference in your business. You are the extraordinary wisdom behind what you do. And so embrace your individuality and let that unique brilliance shine. Authentic connections and mentorship can help you realize your full potential. As you start to talk with other women and gain that confidence in your expertise, let that shine. By being true to yourself and seeking support from a community of like-minded women, you can thrive as an entrepreneur. So I hope you take these things to heart. And so I don't want to just leave you with some theory and with nothing, no place to start. So let's do this together. So here are some current ways that you can start right here today and connect. I have some free resources for you. So the first one is go and create a free Biz Girl directory listing on the Fave Lifestyles app at www.favelifestyles.app. Hit any button and you will get to a free where you can create your profile, and you can put your picture, your business bio, some links. And so the Fave women, we're getting about 2,000 to 5,000 views monthly, will start to see who you are and build that trust factor with them. Get to know them. They'll get to see your face, what you do, those kinds of things. That is a free directory listing that I am offering to women entrepreneurs. And again, we are a membership community, and we do on the end of the page here are the membership options if you want to connect further. The other thing that I'm offering is a network directory. How can you tap into other networks? So at Fave Lifestyles, we are not a networking group, but we do have a network of women. We have about an 8.6 thousand plus audience currently through our social media and our app. But we are networking plus. So I do like to connect women with actual networking groups where they are, other groups, and we help promote them, because we know that you don't have to just be part of one group. You can be parts of many groups, and sometimes that shifts as you grow your business. So we like to provide resources. We are a resource hub on our app. And so there is a network directory right there for you. We also have events and workshops by all of our partners and members. And so you can go there and see where some of those, I think that was our third point of how you can take some master classes, workshops, and again, those interactive pieces where you can connect with the person giving the workshop and the ladies who are taking that workshop. So the next point, that resource that we have for you is a biz pathway to guide your entrepreneurial journey. Well, remember, we talked about, are you in that foundation stage, that growth stage, or that expand phase? And I have that. It's just a quick checklist. It's not super intense, but you can kind of see where you are. And I want to provide that for you because as you were seeing where you should tap into workshops and different things, what is needed when you're in each one of those stages. So you can kind of budget for your investment into yourself, invest into your mentorship, into learning new skills, and see where you're at and what that looks like. So we provide that for you. We also have, like I had mentioned before, tapping into the wisdom of women who have gone before you. We have a biz success tips from our elite partners and some of their success tips for you and how to grow and what has worked for them. The next thing is we have if you are needing some kind of workbook to help you be consistent and in sparking growth in your business. We have a workbook for you for that consistency and accountability for yourself. And then the last one that we have, if you would like to have updates on all of these events that our Fave partners and that Fave hosts, you can also sign up for our newsletter there, because we are growing. We are experiencing sparking growth in all of our businesses and in life. So ladies, thank you so much. And then just quickly about if you are interested in our Girlfriends Network, if you will, we have different memberships. Our Girlfriends Network is for that woman who dreams of becoming the ultimate favorite on our app in what they do. So that's all the perks of our app. If you would like the ultimate connection, you can tap into our Biz Girlfriends Network. And that's really for the woman who wants to journey with other amazing women who are sparking growth in life and business. And we have weekly biz chats. We have a private messenger group. You get unlimited access to our Facebook groups to post yourself, and many other perks there. And then we're also introducing our digital learning center. So if you have workshops, you can have that as a separate membership, or it also comes with our Girlfriends Network or our Biz Plus membership. So those are all of the ways we are connecting here and reimagining what that looks like for women entrepreneurs. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll see you over at the favelifestyles.app.